In example 11, we're graphing a linear equation. So which of the following graphs models the equation x plus 2y equals a negative 8? So whenever we go to graph a linear equation like this, remember that we want to use slope-intercept form. So y equals mx plus b. So my first step is to put that equation in slope-intercept form to easily find the graph. So that means I need to solve this equation for y. Okay, so to do that, I'm just going to kind of do the work up here so you can see my steps. I'm getting y by itself. Okay, so I'm moving the x to the other side by subtracting. I'm left with 2y equals negative x minus 8. And then I have 2 times y, so to undo multiplication, we divide everything by 2, which leaves me with y equals, this becomes that negative 1/2, because negative x is really like a negative 1x, and then negative 8 over 2 is minus 4. Oops, and I forgot the x there. Okay, and that's the same thing we have here. Now, once you've solved your equation for y, we can identify the m, the slope, and the b, the y-intercept. So in this case, my y-intercept is negative 4, and my slope is negative 1/2. And I use the negative 4 first always because that's where we start. We begin with b, we begin with that y-intercept. So I'm going to go and look on my graph to find, well, which one goes through at negative 4. So if I look here at my choices, I've got this one that goes through negative 4, C does not, B does not go through at negative 4, but D does. So I've narrowed it down to those two. But I can also look here at my slope is negative, which means I'm going to go downhill. Okay, so if we look here, the one that goes downhill, okay, is choice A. From left to right, I'm decreasing, where D would have been a positive slope. So A is my correct answer. You can also test points from the graph. So using your original equation, if I chose this point, for example, of 0, negative 4, you can plug in that point for your x and y and see if this left side equals a negative 8. If it does, you know that's a solution to that graph. But like in this case, since there's both of these have 0, negative 4, would be true for both. So you would need to test a couple points to make sure that you have the correct graph.